morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here on a Friday night. It's Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. We're coming at you live tonight from Talladega Super Speedway. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 94 laps, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go ahead and clarify. 94 laps. Stage 1 is going to end here on lap 20. Stage 2 going to end on lap 50. So once these drivers come to lap 21 and lap 51, we're going to see the yellow flag fly. They must complete those laps before the yellow flag will fly. Stage 3, of course, 46 laps, going to run it out to the end. Drivers are only going to have a limited fuel cell here tonight, only 75% fuel. They got one quick repair. That being said, only about a minute and a half left in practice. I could go through times here, ladies and gentlemen, but we all know it's Talladega. Anything can happen. Time really doesn't matter here at this track. It's all about drafting, all about the air and aero push that you're going to get with these cars. A lot of drivers are saying the side draft has gotten a lot better, or a lot more effective, I guess you could say. So we're going to see a lot of people on the doors of these cars trying to pull them back, trying to get the advantage here. About a minute left here in practice. Carl Lindstrom is top of the board right now. Dustin Lamb, Kyle Wellman, Nicholas Lamb, and Raymond Herdina, your top 5 here in practice. Going to head into qualifying here rather shortly. But before that, we're waiting for word from race control to head on down trackside and start pre-race ceremonies. See Corey Sherman out in chat. When is the big one coming? I'll let you take a guess, Corey. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to head down trackside. If you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, I say it every broadcast. Make sure you go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Help support Josh out, and it helps us out a ton as well. That being said, we are going into qualifying. Drivers are only going to get 5 minutes here, and the first driver out on track that I saw was the number 32 of Tom Freitas. Tom Freitas coming off of 2, count them, 2 Open A class races here on iRacing from this week at Talladega. So we're going to congratulate Tom for taking home a couple of A Open wins here. He's going to cross the line on his first lap. It is going to be slow. He ran the top side of the racetrack there. Don't lift final lap at Talladega. Perfect. Audio is solid. Steven Johnson, thank you. If the cars need to go up or down, let me know. That's the one I'm worried about. Whether they overpower me or not, I guess is the best way to put it. No times out on the board just yet. I forgot that the drivers cross the line here when they come out of pit road. So it's counting. It's probably going to count as like 3 laps for timing and scoring for me. Doug Webb, provisional pole right now, 52.85 for the 714. Tom Freitas is who we're watching right now. They're coming through the tri-oval, crosses the line. First lap for Tom, 53.01. As you see time starting to come in on the left-hand portion of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, here with about 2.5 minutes left to go in qualifying. Still so far, it's Doug Webb on provisional pole. Robert Hooligan goes second. Well, it looks like Tom crossed the line, 14th fastest right now. Looks like Doug Webb holding on to it right now. Adam Thompson just finished up his run. Let's see who else we got out of track. Kel Butler in the 64. Wellman goes 6th fastest, 52.92. Kel Butler's first time was a 53.71 in the 64. We got about a minute left to go here in qualifying. I see you out there, Steven. Yep, once we get into a pack, I'm sure it will get a little louder. You're absolutely right. So we'll see how it goes. I think I'm pretty loud though, so I'll scream over these race cars. What do you think? Cal's gonna cross the line. He's gonna stay 23rd position right now. Got Topher Trevette, 14th on the charts right now. Just finished up his run. Byron Gay, 17th. Jimmy Emos, 24th right now. Brody Mears, 20th. I guess Brody just wants to do donuts here in qualifying. That's why I tell you guys not to screw off. I could click on you at any point in time. Am I gonna dance over the cars? Awesome stuff. Wait a minute, what? Apparently someone got DQ'd and there will be a new session created. Just clear their black. Just clear it. They won't be DQ'd no more. Who got DQ'd? What are they doing to get DQ'd? That's the question. Tom needs to jump in here and let me know. They tried that, it didn't work. Well, what'd they do to get DQ'd? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it looks like we are having some technical difficulties. We are going to have to put up a new session. So therefore, just go ahead and hang out for just a minute. We're going to go back to the coverage will begin shortly soon screen. Once I get loaded into the session and everything. So yeah, be right back. Kind of sucks because now I have to redo all my cameras super fast. So Just stick with us, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. We will return momentarily.
power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Had to get a new session up. We're going to go through qualifying one more time, so I do apologize about that. But we are back live. Sorry about the long wait there. Hopefully y'all got a shot there of Rick Thompson. I'm going to just go ahead and throw it up one more time.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
Thank you all for sticking it out. I greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get flying through some certain things, so I'm just making sure everything's working properly on my end. Thank you, Corey Sherman, for keeping the chat entertained. We're running through qualifying once again, so whatever I said about qualifying prior, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and throw that out the window. It's gone. We're starting over. I see Corey. He says, finally, hey, come help if you want. Right now, we're looking at the number 94 of Topher Trevette. He's out on track right now. Just got the green flag for his qualifying run. So you're going to notice one thing here, ladies and gentlemen, as we run through qualifying one more time, that drivers are going to run the top side of the racetrack most of the time for their first out lap, and then the bottom side the second time around. We got a Tom Freitas in the number 32. No for Steven ignoring me. He spelled his name wrong. Of course he's going to ignore you. I'd ignore you too if you spelled my name wrong. Happy Friday, everybody. It is the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series live here on True Sim Productions. And real quick, I want to point out tomorrow night, you better not miss it. I better see everybody in chat tomorrow night. Race Chatter, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Better see everybody out in chat supporting us. It's a great show that Corey put together, Corey and Tanner. So we're getting ready to rock and roll one more time here at Talladega. So qualifying is going to shape up a little bit differently this go around. Robert Hooligan sitting on provisional pole. However, ladies and gentlemen, we all know it's Talladega. It's not really going to matter. Wow, Corey's giving himself crap out in chat. Love to see it. That wraps up qualifying. That quick, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I'm just making sure everything is working properly on the back end here before we get rolling. Had to jump quick into the new session. That being said, let's go ahead and roll through the grid tonight. Starting on the pole is going to be Robert Hooligan. To his outside, Jeremy Richmond. Starting in third is going to be Chris Spencer. To his outside, Adam Thompson. Raymond Herdina rolling off P5 here tonight. To his outside, we got Mike Hayes in number 88. Starting seventh, Doug Webb. To his outside in eighth is going to be Carl Lindstrom in the number 83. Kyle the Wild Man Wellman rolling off ninth this evening with Michael Wood to his outside in 10th. Starting in 11th, Larry Bell. To his outside, Scotty Stevens starting in 12th. Moving on down, Topher Trevette is going to be starting 13th. Tyler Honeycutt in 14th. Nicholas Lamb rolling off 15th position. Chris Paul Hamus in 16th. Tom Frieda 17th. Derek Wynn 18th. Byron Gay 19th. Hunter Bogdan in 20th. Jimmy Emos in 21st. Kel Butler 22nd. Steven Johnson 23rd. Derek Stanley 24th position. Moving on down, 25th, Chris Sawyer, Dustin German, Brody Mears, Chummy Miller, Dustin Lamb, and Philip Molinack, sorry Philip, is going to be starting in 30th position, shotgun on the field. 30 drivers, 94 laps. It's the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. It's time to get it on here at Dega. Lights are on the pace car. We're going to go around one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I think when they set up the new session, they had the driver's grid on the backstretch. Normally we grid here on the front stretch at Talladega. So we're going to go ahead and run around one more time, make sure everybody's lined up where they need to be in the correct position, as always. Get ready to fire them off. 30 drivers here tonight at Talladega. And while they're doing that, what I can do, I can show you, we got some drivers on in-car tonight. Kyle the Wildman Wellman is on in-car. Chris Paul Hamus is also on in-car, and same with Nicholas Lamb. But don't count out Steven Johnson. We also have him on in-car as well this evening. Steven, if you can hear me, bump your camera up just a little bit next time you get a chance. Steven want to be on Race Chatter tomorrow? That's a good question. We could ask him. All depends if he's going to be on dad duty or not, Corey. Lights are off on the pace car. Drivers getting ready to go 94 laps here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, lap 20 will be the first stage yellow for the evening. Once they cross the line for lap number 21, taking lap 21, the caution flag will fly. We'll have to go around one more time and catch the pace car as always. Come down pit road, do their thing. It's going to be Robert Hooligan, Jeremy Richmond, front row. Chris Spencer, Adam Thompson, row 2. Adam Thompson, 6 wins on the season. Had a great run at Bristol. Not sure how he did at Texas because I was not here last week. We do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't matter though. Pace car is off. Drivers are coming down to the start zone here, getting ready to go 94 laps around Talladega. Gonna take a lot of patience to get to those last 10 laps before you start making big moves. Green flag's out and we're racing here at Dega. Cannot change lanes before the start finish line there, number 92. Is the rule here. So the question is when are drivers going to get, what's going to happen really, ladies and gentlemen? That's the biggest thing. What line is going to go where? I know from watching the A Open Series in the official iRacing lobbies that a lot of drivers were really running up against that outside wall, getting a line built up, getting a few cars built up in that outside line, just making it work. However, Jeremy Richmond is going to lead him down through the tri-oval with his teammate Adam Thompson all over his back bumper, but Richmond is going to lead lap number 1. Looks like that outside lane starting to get formed up just a little bit. Got the number 88 of Mike Hayes right behind the number 92 of Hooligan. You got Lindstrom back there. They got to tighten it up just a little bit if they're going to want to make a run here and try and get some stage points. That looks like 7 cars on the outside lane. Inside lane starting to break up just a little bit. That's going to be beneficial to that outside lane. You see him, Doug Webb jumped up in front as we're already under caution here. 2 laps into it. Not sure what happened here. Let's go back and take a look. Corey, get your camera ready and get your notepad ready. Ooh, Steven Johnson and Kel Butler making contact, huh? Let's go back and take a look. Johnson with a big run. Hard to tell who you can put that on. I hate to say it, probably going to be on Steven Johnson right there, to be brutally honest. Yeah, he kind of floats up just a hair. Gets into Butler. Might have been too, I think that was moved a little too early there. Little too early there for Steven Johnson. That brings us under the first caution of the evening here on lap number 3. Definitely do not want to be taking your fast repair this early, ladies and gentlemen, as then you're going to be really worrying the rest of the race. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Something going on the back end there. Let's see if I get a word from race control. Race control comes down, lets us know that is going to be on the number 1 of Steven Johnson. So thank you, race control. You're muted, Sam, if you're talking. No, I wasn't muted. I had something going on. I was just being quiet, Corey. I apologize. Tell you what, though. Let me see here. Where are they at? Where are they at? So they're in 10. Adam Thompson, driver the number 71. Sam in the booth, you got me?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, well, we got a quick caution here. What's this going to play out for you here once we go to the stage? You going to be able to make it to the stage and everything now, or what's your race looking like?
Yes, I mean, yeah, we should be able to make it to the stage, yeah. So we'll just ride it out and hope we make it, you know? It's Talladega, baby.
Well, what's your overall game plan here tonight? Looks like you're stuck on the back bumper of your teammate there. I'm curious what y'all's plan is.
No, I mean, the plan's just stay out front. I feel like less of a chance of getting in a wreck if you're out front. Really, that's the plan. Man, if I get backed up too far for some reason, I may just go to the back for a while, but we'll see what happens.
All right, Adam. Hey, good luck to you out there, and thanks for talking with us.
Thanks, buddy.
It was Adam Thompson, driver the number 71, as we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Had to confirm with the old league owner, Tom Friedis, wanted to make sure they cannot change lanes before the start-finish line. Well, Steven, if you can ever manage to make some time here, you know, maybe the wife can, you know, you just need an hour and a half, really. I don't think we ever go over an hour and a half on Race Chatter, so if you ever feel like you can make some time, just hit up Corey, hit up Tanner. We'll get you on the show. Need a babysitter? Man, come on now. Hey, you want to talk about a true Sim production fan? Steven Johnson's out on track and type it in the chat. How about it? Well, Adam Thompson, Jeremy Richmond, teammates leading this one. Green flag back out in the air. So we got about 15 laps before the end of this stage now. We heard Adam. They can make it the rest of the way on the first stage, so no worry of fuel there. Outside lane kind of got broken up right there. Everybody's trying to get down to that bottom groove. Herdina's up top. He's got Webb right behind him, and Nicholas Lamb coming with a big shot. Chris Spencer, now Wildman, they jump up to the top side trying to make something happen. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if they can get enough group of people to jump all the way up to that outside wall, that's going to be the line to run here tonight. Normally not what we see here in iRacing. Normally everybody likes to stick down on that yellow line. However, they've done some updates here on iRacing recently. Things have changed, especially with this new package. You see it, Spencer and Wellman, they're trying to get everybody up there. So it looks like they're coming up on Dustin Lamb here. Dustin Lamb, unfortunately, going 1 lap down, being scored 2 laps down currently. Outside lane starting to get formed up just a little bit. You see Steven Johnson making a move up to the outside groove. They got to get nose to tail here. See Herdina's going to jump up with Spencer. Wellman trying to make a move through the middle. We're 3 wide here on lap 8. Richmond continues to lead the way. He's got his teammate right on his back bumper. If I'm not mistaken, let me double check Discord and see where these guys are sitting at. Looks like Adam Thompson, Richmond, Hayes, and Honeycutt are working together tonight. Chris Sawyer, Chris Spencer, and Derek Stanley are working together. We know the 5 Kings guys, Scotty Stevens, Larry Bell, Kyle Wellman. You got Byron Gay joining them tonight as well. Same with Brody Mears. And then big shout out to our live race control admins, Henry Jones, John Monkern, and Kevin Prettyman. All out there doing live race control here tonight. Big shout out to those guys. Not something anybody wants to do is step out of the car and sit here and watch these guys, make sure they're following the rules, make sure they're making the right calls and everything of who's at fault on wrecks. So big shout out to our race control this evening. Last time by, Chris Paul Hamus had the fastest lap of the race. No surprise there. He's in the tail end of this outside line. He's able to get such a good run coming off the corner. He's setting some good lap times. But here at Talladega, man, those lap times do not matter whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. It is all about the draft. And if you lose it, that's it. Game over for you. It's very easy to lose a draft in these cars as well. Guys are still working that bottom groove right now. Looks like about 7 cars are doing a really good job staying tucked up underneath of each other. That outside lane, though, looks a little bit more formed up right now. So we got 2 jumping out of line. Looks like Byron and Brody Mears. They both jumped up to try and make a run to the high side, trying to get that very, very top groove working, but just nobody wants to go up there right now. The audio now, Corey. I turned it up just a tad. I might have to turn down just a hair. Right now, that inside lane is the most formed up. That outside lane just can't do anything right now. Lap 11 of 94. We got about 9 more laps to go before we see our yellow flag for the first stage. Sounds great. Perfect. That's all I need. You see Wildman, man, he is trying like crazy. You see him, he jumps all the way down, gets right on the door of these guys, tries to pull them back, and then he jumps back up to another groove to break that wind, break that air, so he can try and get a run on these guys. They're trying to get that outside lane working, but just not working that great right now. On board with Wellman. Wiggle right there, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that firsthand. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I sure did. Wellman just got a shot from behind. He's able to keep it straight. Good job. He's kind of all by himself right now. Looks like nobody wants to make that outside lane work. Go on board here with Steven Johnson. Johnson giving Wellman a shot right there. Trying to get this outside lane moving, man. They are trying like crazy to get it moving. It's just not going anywhere right now. Oh, there goes Johnson. Big move down to the inside. Now you see Derek Wynn all over the back bumper of Tom Freitas. Freitas jumps up behind Wellman's going to try pushing him. Wellman pushing Chummy Miller right now. Only a few laps remain here in stage number 1. Guys are doing a pretty good job. Little snaky right there. Wellman is pushing the ever-living heck out of Chummy Miller. Pushes him up out of the groove, actually. Finds a hold, drops down to the inside lane. Look what happened to Chummy. He hit that pocket of air once he got pushed out of line, and that was the end of it. Looks like he might have even gotten the outside wall just a touch. Some right side damage to the six of Mark Miller. Still out front, though. It is all Jeremy Richmond and Adam Thompson. These two are doing a really good job, working very, very well together up here in the front. 99 of Mike Wood, man. Woo! I don't know if something's going on with that number 99, but he was all wiggly waggly going through turns 1 and 2. Looks like he's got it gathered back up. Hopefully no issues going on for that number 99. The way he was wiggling, it almost looked like he was trying to get fuel into the pickup, but there should be no reason why he'd be out of fuel right now. So maybe something going on underneath that car he's not happy with. Maybe when somebody gets up on the back bumper, it just gets the air off that spoiler and the car just doesn't like it. Three wide back here. Mike Wood, Chris Paul Hamus, and Brody Mears. Paul Hamus stuck in the sucker hole right now. We actually got old Paul Hamus tonight on in cars. Go ahead and ride on board. Barely see him down there, but he's there. One other driver, ladies and gentlemen, he's running right behind Paul Amos. Nicholas Lamb. Oh, big wreck right in front of him. We caught him. Never blinked. He never blinked. Oh, yeah, take a breather now, Nick. You got through it. You got through it, buddy. That was awesome. Couldn't have been more perfect timing there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. So we'll wait and see what race control says, but we got to go back and take a look, see what happened. Looks like Philip Mullinax. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, I think, for race control. What do you think, Corey? What's the word? I think they're too close together to call netcode. It looks like Philip Mullinax kind of comes down the racetrack and gets in the wood, and that inevitably starts the initial reaction of that caution. That would be my guess, because I know what everybody's going to say. Netcode. Oh, it's netcode. Now, it can't always be netcode. We race online. We know how that works. 31 came down. That's what I see. We'll see what race control says. They might have a different opinion, and that's okay. Their word is final. It's your fault, Steven. Well, the first one was. What are you doing, just out there wrecking everybody, huh? Waiting for word from race control right now. If I had to guess, I'd say that's going to go on the 31. This broadcaster's trying to get a little bit more comfortable up in the booth here. 3 wide is too hard. Well, 3 wide on lap 2 is a little early, don't you think? See, everybody's trying to come down pit road now. We have a pit lane camera? I think I do. We got an exit a pit lane. Looks like a couple of drivers may have gotten 4 fresh tires there. Not really a big deal here at Talladega with tires, ladies and gentlemen. I think once we get some green flag laps in, we might see people take 2 right sides when they come down for fuel if we get some green flag stops. And you know, again, it's just, it kind of boils down to a lack of patience thing, right, ladies and gentlemen? With the couple cautions we've had, it's just, you know, too early. Just hop in line and ride. I mean, we still got 94 laps to go. The only thing I could say that for some of these guys to be making some big moves is they're going for stage points, right? Got to get every point you can here. These drivers are racing for a championship. But you got to know when to make those moves. Looks like pretty much everybody came down pit road there, and Robert Hooligan was one of the first drivers off pit road. Tom Freitas came out second. Tom Freitas went in 2A opens this week, so big shout out to the number 32. Let's see if he can get it done here in the league race here at front row. Get himself a win. All right, so actually coming down from race control, saying the 99 and the 31 met in the middle, and nobody's going to be getting the EOL there. So, like I said, race control could have a completely different opinion from me. Their word is final. No EOL on that one. I think they got it backwards, though. If there's net code, nobody should be getting an EOL, but if they both did it, then they should both be getting the EOL. I think. I don't know. Could be wrong. Hey, Corey, I got a real quick question for you since you're out in chat. How many deep are you right now? Oh, look at Steven Johnson coming in clutch with the fuel run. So actually, ladies and gentlemen, that is our first stage. That completes stage 1 because they're already on lap 20. We'd be technically getting the yellow flag here, and they're about to go back green flag racing. So next stage is at the end of lap number 50. Corey says 2, and I think he's lied to me, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Down to the restart zone once again. Hooligan and Freitas. Green flag back out in the air. Good jump there by that outside groove. How about it from the number 32? It's Tom Freitas getting a big shot from the 11 of Win. They're trying to make something happen up on the outside lane. 2.5. Oh, okay, that makes it much better, Corey. Down the back straightaway once again here on lap number 21. Next stage is going to end at the end of lap number 50, ladies and gentlemen. Inside lane getting really formed up right here. I tell you what, that inside lane is actually prevailing tonight, kind of making me a liar out here. I really thought that the outside lane would have had the more momentum. don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I got you covered at the end of stage 2. We're going to get to crank it up. So be sure you get them surround sound systems ready, and headphone users, beware. Down the back straightaway again, it's Hooligan and Wellman. Then Thompson. Outside lane starting to lose it a little bit here as we go down the back, but they're really broken up. Right now, it's only those three, Tom Freitas, Derek Wynn, and Carl Lindstrom up on the top side. Now Mike Wood's starting to get his hat in the mix there. He's got to get up on the back bumper of that number 83, though, if they're going to want to make anything happen. As we see the number 71 of Adam Thompson. He jumps out to the outside of the racetrack there. He's going to jump up in front of Freitas. He's trying to make a push to the front. Shout out to the 16 people out in chat watching. Thank you all for tuning in here on a Friday night to True Sim Productions for the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series live from Talladega Super Speedway. Well, just as quick as I say that inside lane's doing really good, now the outside lane has really formed up, and they're starting to get a good run here. Now, I'm wondering if Thompson is going to try and pull them up to the outside wall, or if he's just content with running that middle groove. Look at Tom Freitas, man, all over the back bumper of Thompson right now. Great shot going through turns 1 and 2. Let's see if Tom gets up on him here, gives him a shot. Here it comes. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, shot of Tom on the in-car, weird gyro cam. Take a look back to Derek Wynn. We're on board with Thompson, looking back at Freitas. Freitas gave him another shot right there. Look at that, all over the back bumper. Look at that. He almost turned him. Oh my God. That's tight. That's tight racing right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple of times I thought Freitas had that 71 right hooked into the outside wall, but they're keeping it straight. Outside lane broke up just a little bit. Bottom lane's trying to get a run here. Now remember, Steven told us they can do maybe about 30 laps on fuel, so are they going to be able to make it to the end of the stage? That's the really big question. Everybody put on lap 18, and if you can only do about 30 laps, you're about 2 to 3 laps short right here. So I guess my bet would be you're going to split this stage in half, but I could be wrong. Outside lane, single file right now. Kind of what we expected eventually to happen, but there you go, Wildman. We knew it. He'd be the one to make a move. He's not called Wildman for nothing. He made a move, and it looked like he just tried to get around Topher right there. Made his move, slotted back up in line. Now making a move on Wood, but I think he might die out here. He's got nobody to go with him. Now Topher has a big run. Wellman stuck up on the bottom there. Up on the bottom, Sam. That makes a lot of sense. Down on the bottom. Looks like somebody may have scraped the wall a little bit there. And we're almost 3 wide back here. Oh, Herdina making a little bit of contact there with Paul Hamas. 3 wide going into the corner. Oh, him and Kel Butler make contact there. The 3 of Paul Hamas. That was Kel. That wasn't Kel, that was Richmond. It was Richmond. Richmond's trying to make his way back up to the front. Richmond was one of the drivers to take 4 fresh tires on that last pit stop. You see Wellman falls back. He drops right up behind. Oh! Hunter Bogdan got into the outside wall. Pulls it off the wall. You got to watch pulling it off that wall. Ask Corey. I know that all too well. You pull that off the wall, you're risking a bunch. Oh, my God. Look at this. Breaking up here. They had enough with Adam Thompson leading this thing. I said Tom wants to lead this. Now Tom to the lead. They were tired of running that wall. They said, no, I want to go back down to the bottom. Oh, contact there between the 42 and I believe that was Hooligan down on the bottom side. And these guys are slicing and dicing, and we still got easily 21 laps to go before the end of stage number 2. I just think it's too early to be making those kind of moves. Jump into a line and ride. Where are you going? It's play racing. New race leader here on lap number, well, coming to take lap number 30. It's going to be Carl Lindstrom into number 83. Carl's leading his first laps of the evening. Has Mike Wood pushing him. Wellman now back up to 3rd. I see here, you guys got a line going. Just ride. That's all you got to do is just ride. Well, Mike Wood said, nah, I ain't riding. I'm going to jump out. Ooh, Wellman up into the outside wall. Now Spencer making a 3, and there they go. That's what's going to happen, guys. That's exactly what's going to happen. Here at these play tracks. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Ooh, Paul Hamas gets into Richmond. That's what ultimately starts this. That's not a good angle. Neither really is that, but we got a chopper. You see Paul Hamas, he tries to shoot the gap right there, and I don't know if he was maybe trying to get woed up and shot the gap, maybe thinking he was going to run into the back of Richmond or what, but I mean, we'll see what race control has to say. If I had to guess, that's going to be on the 3 of Paul Hamas on that one. Unfortunately, Win involved. 76, I believe that is, up top, got involved. Scotty Stevens trying to avoid it. He comes down, almost makes contact with Johnson. I don't know. Did we consider that the big one? Topher got a piece of this. I think he was just an innocent bystander and all that. Yeah, he was. Nowhere for Topher to go. Not much damage. He was able to keep it straight. Good job by Topher. So definitely we should be seeing everybody come down pit road here, especially if you can't make it to the end of the second stage. That's all right. These Talladega pace laps are a little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and shout out our sponsors. So don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
Hey, thank you, Corey Sherman. Make sure y'all go to savageedge.com and buy yourselves a True Sim Productions t-shirt. Corey said he only got like 20 orders last week. We need to get more than that. Come on now. It helps out a great small business and it helps True Sim Productions out. No, White Claws are not for the boys, Corey. Come on now. But, you know, I don't like White Claws, so. Wrong your, Corey. YOU''RE. For God's sakes. Thank you. You tell him, Steven. 13 people watching. Thank you all for tuning in here on True Sim Productions on your Friday night, making us a part of your Friday night. The Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. Right now, Carl Lindstrom and Chris Spencer going to be on row 1. Looks like Wellman and Hooligan on row 2. And I don't know what it is. This headset has really been bothering me recently. Oh, let's see. I didn't even check to see what race control said for that last wreck. Yep, I was correct. It was the number 3 of Paul Hamus. So Paul Hamus getting an EOL on that one. We go, Chris. Lap 33 of 94. Remember, we got a stage caution here at the end of lap number 50. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn down pit road. And drivers cannot change lanes before the start-finish line. We got a blinker up there in the field. Electrical issues for that number 82. Or 87, I'm sorry. Lindstrom fires them off. We're back underway. He's going to get out there, though. He jumps down in front of that bottom groove. Probably a smart move by the number 83. Wellman's going to jump out. Wellman wants some stage points. Outside lane getting really formed up here. That inside lane just not tight like they should be. Now the outside lane's starting to get broken up just a little bit. See all them gaps right there, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I'm talking about. They have to close those gaps. But you also have to maintain your temperatures as well. That was a big move by Wellman to try and jump down in front of Lindstrom. And I think we might, yeah, we got another big one here. So that's a product of it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Lindstrom almost about get turned. Wellman jumping down in front of him, trying to block that momentum of the bottom lane, which he can do that. Just think some of these might be a little too early of moves. So let's see what happens here. You see this stack up. Byron Gay in the 31 of Mullinax. And just everybody else nowhere to go. So let's see if we can see what happened here. Oh, yeah, 31. He puts it 3 wide and then just drifts up ever so slightly. Gets into the 12. And that's what causes this one. They were okay right there. So here's my question. Now, everybody was saying Thompson got lucky for getting a 0x the last race. I don't know if I'd call this lucky. Maybe. Surprised he actually didn't get a 4x right there. Oh, he did. Okay. I was going to say, because he was trying to avoid it right there. How's it been? Caution number 4. Pause caution number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, Wellman making some big moves up here at the front. Still got about, what is it, about, well, we got 59 laps to go in the race, and we still got about 14 laps to go left in the stage. 4 cars. There you go. Thank you, Corey. I thought it was 3 or 4. Oh, Wellman trying to watch, keeps coming in and out. Service, not great up here. Dan, I told you better go enjoy your vacation. And get away from this sim racing thing. You shouldn't even be watching. Go de-stress, man. It's the whole point of it. Wellman, you are racing. I swear I will come down there and slap you. Get out the chat. Yeah, you tell them, Corey. These guys. I knew you driving. I'll make sure he can't. Watch this. Hey, Kyle Wellman, Sam in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Oh, do you sure? Oh, I wasn't sure. I saw you typing out in chat there. I figured I'd bring you up and give you something else to do. You're pacing around here. You got a few laps left before the end of the stage. Making some big moves out there. What's the plan for the rest of this race?
Well, I've got 8 incidents now from people checking up so hard and hitting the brakes. So I've got to come out here and try and win this last stage, make up some points. Not going to give too many secrets away, but it's starting to look like the middle and high line are the way to go.
All right, man. Well, can you make it the rest of the way on fuel here for the stage? You good?
Yep, I'm good by 1.2 laps.
All right.
So that's in the back of the pack. So we'll see what the lead's going to do.
All right, man. Well, thanks for talking with us. Good luck out there.
Yep, thank you.
Now he's got the broadcaster's curse. That'll teach you to come typing in the chat. I know you can hear me, Wellman. Oh, we got to mess with him a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. While we try to keep it true and serious here on True Sim Productions, we got to have a little fun with it. was probably mid-typing in a sentence right there, ladies and gentlemen. I pulled him up to interview him. I had to throw him off. Bring him up now. Bring it, yeah. I'll bring up Steven, don't worry. Bring him up as soon as he gets the green flag. If Steven wants it under green, I'll pull him up under green. I know they do that in SRX. I'd love to do it here on TrueSim. I think that would be really cool. Steven Johnson says do it. Well, we're going to wait for you to get up to speed, Steven. At least give you a lap. Got to get under speed here. Green flag is back out. We are rolling. $11 laps to go, 12 laps to go here in the stage, 56 remaining in the entire race. So a long way to go. Look at Steven all over the back bumper of Tom Freitas. We're giving him one full lap, and then we're going to pull him up. He said to do it. We're going to do it. So remember, he's in race room 5, just so I know where to put him back when we put him back. This is going to be awesome. I've only done this, I think, one other time. Here we go. Steven Johnson, driver the number 1, out there racing under the green flag conditions, man. Talk to me.
There's nowhere to go. All these cars are in front of me. I won't get out of my way.
Are you racing for stage points here? What's your plan here, man? Come on.
I don't care about points. I just want to win the race.
Go up there and give Tom a shot. You got the Doug Webb right behind you. Here it comes.
You can go 3 wide right here. What do you think?
Nah, don't do it.
That's too late.
Well, Steven Johnson's going to go 3 wide. We're talking to him right now in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's stuck behind Mike Wood. Now what's your plan?
I don't know. We got to pass. We got to pass everybody.
Well, hey, thanks for talking to us under green, Steven. We'll get you back down there.
All right. Talk soon.
Steven Johnson. Put him back in a random channel. I ain't going to do that. Like I said, we can have a little bit of fun, ladies and gentlemen, but we got to still keep it serious. I'm glad he was willing to talk to us. You know, normally guys want to be concentrating while they're racing, and I totally understand that, but we get a few drivers who want to talk to us under green. Hey, I'll pull you up. You just got to let me know. Outside lane starting to get formed up just a little bit. Tom Freitas is going to try and get a run here on the back bumper. Steven Johnson trying to make that outside groove work right now, but they are just losing momentum. Inside lane, not very formed up. However, they are the ones that are pulling away. Lindstrom continuing to lead the pack. Got Hooligan right behind him, and how about Nicholas Lamb up 12 spots since the start of this race. Hey, Tustin German running the number 66. Thank you very much, sir, for that. Good to see you got the number on there. You're down every Sunday now? All right. Those 3 cars are kind of on a breakaway right now, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit. But they're doing exactly what they need to be doing. See, Hooligan right on the back bumper of Lindstrom, Lamb right on the back bumper of Hooligan. That's how you're going to be fast. But not only that, you got to manage those temperatures. You don't pay attention to those engine temps, you blow up, cause a big one. Big moves being made right now. Everybody wants them stage points, wants that stage win. Only about 6 more laps here before we see the yellow flag get on board with Nicholas Lamb. See if I can bring him up on in-car real quick here while this is going on. See how concentrated he is. We are watching the number 5 right now. Look at him, dead set. He ain't moving an inch. Let's see how all of our drivers on in-car are doing actually. Let's bring them all up. I think those are the only ones I can bring up all at once. So then we'll go ahead and hide old Nicholas and bring up Steven Johnson. There he is. Ooh, 3 wide starting in the back of the pack right here. Eric Stanley almost got shoved out of line up near the front. Chris Spencer, technically your race leader right now, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Adam Thompson on the inside lane. Has Lindstrom pushing him. Tom Friedis is going to jump down in front of the 71. Take that spot. Take that momentum and try and push that 22 up towards the front. 50 laps to go. Disaster written all over it right now, everybody. Johnson tried to make a move. He fakes out Wellman. What a move by the one at Johnson. That's what you got to do. You got to fake them out. Side by side still right now. Coming to take 48 laps to go. Only a few left in the stage here. Couple of moves being made in the back right there. Johnson jumps up to block that momentum. Big shot from behind. Oh, they're pushing the pusher. Look at Wellman with the run with Richmond. Oh my, where did that come from? Man, this is getting intense. We're racing for a stage. We're not even racing for the win. Wild, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are pushing so hard for those stage points. So we see Steven Johnson trying to make his way back up towards the front. Who's that behind him? Looks like Richmond right behind him. They're trying to make something happen. Or I'm sorry, no, that ain't Richmond behind him. I think that's Spencer. His teams are same color a little bit there. Kind of confused me in the front end. It is Jeremy Richmond leading the way right now. He has Kyle Wellman right on the back bumper. These guys are racing hard here. I think we're coming to, this is either going to be the last lap of the stage or they got about 1 more to go. I'm not sure. But it's all Richmond and Wellman right now. Friedis running in 3rd on the bottom. He's got Adam Thompson right behind him. Lindstrom trying to make something happen there with Hooligan pushing him on the back bumper. Steven Johnson not of got hung out to dry there up on the top side of the racetrack. See Hooligan trying to make a move. That kind of broke the air, though. Now he's going to have to get back to the back bumper. Has Doug Webb right behind him to push him. Roman gets shot out of line. Tries to come down and block the 71. I don't know. 71, I think, gave Roman a huge break right there. That was way too close for comfort. Down to the tri-oval. Thompson trying to go for that stage win. I think that that caution was thrown just a little. Oh, we're wrecking after the yellow. Caution was thrown a little bit too early there, race control. Gotta wait 4 seconds after they cross the line. 4 seconds. Unless they wrecked before that. That could have not been race control. I don't know. Hard to tell. Doesn't tell me when race control throws the caution, ladies and gentlemen. It only tells me when the caution is out. So let's see here. Caution flew right there. Ooh. What is that all about? So it looks like Lindstrom checks up. Thompson's still racing. He's trying to get that position. Because again, I mean, drivers are expecting the caution to fly after they cross the start finish line. So Richmond's going to take home the stage win right there. Great job out of the number 98. Tom tried to make that move. Just couldn't seem to get there. All good, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and jump to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here to www.savagedge.com or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
Thank you very much, Corey Sherman. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, getting to be a little bit chillier here, at least up in the Northeast. So make sure you go buy yourself one of them beanies that doubles as a kitten holder. I know Corey will give you a great price. And he'll put anything you want on it. SavageEdge.com. Put your name on anything. Come back to the green. Interesting strategy called by a couple of drivers up front. We got Tyler Honeycutt, who decided to stay out. And he has not pit since lap 24. I don't know how he's going to manage that one. Back to green here with 41 laps to go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be running it out to the end here. Oh, big move. All right, guys, calm down a little bit. Got plenty of time. And you got one whole pit stop yet. Let's just be cordial. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I did promise you something, and I'm gonna make good on that promise. Crank it up. Was that Larry Bell that went around? Oh, man. Larry Bell, caution flag out on the speedway. Oh, man, not Larry. Ooh, yeah, the 92 just comes up the racetrack. Byron Gay involved. Larry Bell just getting hooked right there, man. That is just unfortunate for Bell. Let's go back and... Didn't mean to hit that. Hit the wrong button there, but they'll know that. Go down and let Tom know that. I didn't do nothing wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but... Gotta let Tom know real quick. Had to let him know, ladies and gentlemen, I bumped a button here on my race control program. Again, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to affect anybody. This was a little bumperoony doony, a little fat thumb, if you will, on my part. Going to put us back under caution once again, though. Few drivers decided to come down pit road. You know, I wonder if this is planned by them. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it the rest of the way, though, here, ladies and gentlemen. There's still about 34 laps to go. You're really going to be cutting it close. So again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in tomorrow night where Race Chatter will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Corey and Tanner's podcast show. I will be on there filling in for Tanner as Tanner is on vacation. So hopefully he's having fun. Yeah, Race Chatter does have a lot to talk about this week. That is very true. It's going to be a good show. I hope everybody tunes in for it. Hey, the lights are off one more time. We're going to re-rack them, restack them, and go back green flag racing here on lap 62. I think I got word from race control who they're putting that. Larry came down just a bit. We'll go back and look at that one. So they're saying it was on Larry Bell. I just don't see it. I hate to say it without, I just don't see it, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. But that's their word. I see Hooligan moving a lot more than Larry Bell on that one. How about it though, man? Tom Freitas is up here. Carl Lindstrom. Carl Lindstrom needs a good finish. I think he had a pretty good run there at Texas, if I'm not mistaken. But I wasn't at Texas, so don't quote me on that. But up here running in second. Down to the restart zone. Tom Freitas. Carl Lindstrom. Fire him off. We're back underway. They've already gotten passed by Spencer Stanley and German. Comes Jimmy Emos with a big run. He's got Dustin Lamb behind him. Good to see Dustin Lamb back in this thing. He was caught a couple of laps down not too long ago. Managed to get the lucky dog a couple of times, get his laps back. Steven Johnson's trying to make a run there on the high side, trying to get that very, very top groove to work. We got 32 laps to go here at Talladega. Well, they're 3 wide back here, almost 4 wide. Emos is up into the outside wall. Nice move by Scotty Stevens to get through there. He shot the gap on that one. You see Steven trying to make a run. Top group starting to pull away just a little bit. German leading the pack. Lindstrom second. Freitas third, Michael Wood in fourth. Derek Stanley rounds out the top 5. Now Lindstrom tries to duck out of line. Ooh, issues there for Lindstrom. Electrical issues for the number 83. Starting to single file out just a little bit. About 30 laps to go. It's a lot of racing to be done, but you at least got to get yourself up near the front. You want to be in somewhat of a good position here. However, you really shouldn't make those big moves until it's time to go with about 10 laps to go. big wreck behind him. Oh, man. Woo, that's going to bring us under yellow one more time. Now, if they all come down pit road, they should be able to make it to the rest of the way. We got 29 laps to go. So let's go back and see what happened. It's too big of a push. I mean, Herdina had a huge run. I mean, here, look at that. He has such a run. And I mean, just bam, big shot to Stanley. Oh, man, Adam Thompson got lucky right there. Man. Thompson had to go down below the yellow line there to avoid that one. Not to be confused with the stream I watched earlier today where a driver went below the yellow line to win the race in an official race. Yeah, I have to bring that up because it's ridiculous. But obviously, you know, if you're avoiding a wreck, you have to go to the bottom. You know, you have to avoid it. But, oh, hey, Dalton. I think you know who I might be talking about. He definitely got terminated there. I guess you could say, sure. Good to see you out there, Dalton. Thanks for stopping in. No clue who, J-Bo. $87 on that one is what race control came down with. So it's going to be on Raymond Herdina causing that one. Corey, I did not give you that power to do that. Come on. Bring it. Let him come back. Corey messing with Dalton in the chat. Gotta love to see it. Won't be able to do it now. Oh, man. Drama on the racetrack. Drama in the chat. What a wild night here at Talladega. Is that a full moon? Had to put up a new session and everything, man. It's just been one wild night altogether. I love it. I love it. A few drivers in the back that are going to go down and top off. Wise move, I think. Very wise move. However, now you got your work cut out for you. You got to really fight your way back up to the front. Hey, Brian. Glad to see you jumping in chat as well. Haven't seen you all night. Glad to see you can make it. It's been pretty good. I think we got drivers making some pretty big moves for Very little spots, but, you know, we're getting through it. That's kind of what I figured, Steven. I figured you guys would be on the edge of fuel. Oh, was that a football game? Went and got some good food, huh? Nice, nice. Well, make sure you hit that like button. And thanks for joining us after the game, man. Greatly appreciate it. Steven Johnson, Dustin German on the front row. Green flag back out in the air. A big run coming from the number one. German tried to block it. Not able to get there. $25 laps to go here at Talladega. Big stack up on the outside lane. However, the outside lane is more formed up than the inside one is right now. They have the momentum. Kel Butler trying to take a peek to the inside of Tom Freitas there. Tom all over the back bumper of that number 99 going down the back. Mike Wood really pushing Steven Johnson as we go into 3 and 4. No, Corey, don't tell him that. You're good right now. Outside lane with a huge run down the back straightaway. Not a lot going on right now. Everybody's kind of being pretty cordial. 24 laps, it's a long way here at Talladega. We're almost 4 wide in the back. Don't do it, y'all. Oh, they've been pushing all night long, Dalton. They're pushing like crazy. Teammates leading the inside lane. Wood all over the back bumper of the one. Has to make sure, though, that he does that right there. Backs off him every now and then, just a little bit. He has to get air to the nose of that race car. If not, you are at risk of blowing the motor. Bring up our in cars once again. Show you guys how concentrated these guys are. Brian, I swear to God. No, actually, we've gone green the whole way. I'm kidding. Corey has the caution count. $20 laps to go. Steven Johnson leads the way. Mike Wood in second. Tom Friedis third on the outside lane. Ooh, little wiggle there out of the number 66 of German. Starting to get dicey here. They know it's getting down to crunch time. Steven wins, can you call him Stefan during the interview? I mean, yeah, I can. Inside lane's getting a little bit more formed up. Everybody's really just being very, very cordial right now. Trying to figure out what each other's cars are going to do here when they're getting big pushes like this. Friedis is staying right up on the back bumper of Wood right now. Stefan Johnson. That inside lane has a huge run. They are very formed up. Did they block the outside lane's momentum is the question. Steven's going to get one heck of a run right here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Bam. Goes out to the top. Side drafts the 714. Tries to pull him back. Thompson's going to jump up in front of the one. Put himself in position. That's exactly what you got to do. Ronnie's out in chat. Favorite race and he missed it. Stupid work. Next time you got to tell him you got other stuff to do. Big run from the outside. No moves just yet. Outside lane starting to fall back just a little bit. Inside lane a little bit more farmed up. Tom Friedis going to jump to the top side. Now he's leading the inside lane. Oh my, what a move by the 71 of Adam Thompson. Oh my God. That was unbelievable. has jumped up in front of Thompson. Thompson saw the gap, shot back down. Oh my God, what a move. Ooh, Cal Butler gets shuffled up out of line. That could have been real bad, but man, that was wild. Woo! Coming back to the line, it's going to be 14 laps to go. They single file out just a little bit. Something happened to this outside lane, man. They just completely died out. They got to get formed back up if they want to make a run at these guys up front, and they got to do it now, or they're just going to lose these guys up front who are single file. Corey makes a good point. Only 6 likes. There's 17 people watching. Hit that like button, y'all. Help bump us up that YouTube algorithm. I don't like to toot my own horn, but True Sim Productions, probably the best iRacing broadcasting you're going to get. Period. Full stop. End of story. Not only do we interact with chat, we give you great camera angles of the race. Come on now. Show us some love. Tell your friends. Buy a t-shirt, if anything. SavageEdge.com. True Sim Productions t-shirt. Get you one. It's a breakaway here at the top 6. Scotty Stevens is leading the second pack right now, but they really got to stay in line. Right now, these guys up front are doing exactly what they need to do, because they know as soon as they break up this line, that second pack is going to come with a full head of steam. Hey, Corey, maybe people don't want to buy t-shirts. Maybe they want coffee mugs. But, you know, they can get that through you anyway, right? That was a little hint, Corey. Shout yourself out. Single file, 11 laps to go. No, they don't do shot glasses. Oh man, the chat. Guys killed me. 10 laps to go. Here at Talladega, Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. Dustin German looking for his first win. Don't count out Adam Thompson back there, though. I think he's looking for his 7th win on the season. Either 7 or 6. I'm not 100% sure. I'll get back to you on that one. Don't jinx it, Ronnie. But maybe. Where's Brian Grable at? He's the guy who comes into the chat and causes a caution. So 9 laps to go, still single file here. However, these guys, they're coming. Only about 2 seconds off the back bumper of Hayes is Steven Johnson. Might not be enough time. They really got to stay formed up if they're going to want to catch him. Especially this lead pack up front. They got to stay tight. Ooh, Steven jumped out of line. I don't think he wanted to lead that line. These guys are pushing hard, man. Look at that. Laps to go. Here's your money on. Come back and take another look. They got to stay formed up. That's their best bet right now. Stay formed up. Steven Johnson keeps jumping out of line, and I'm not sure why. 8 laps to go, Corey. 8. Coming to 7. Now, all these guys are broken up here. All that's doing is hurting them. Oh, these guys are racing back here. That's not going to help them. Seven laps to go here at Talladega. Front pack a little bit formed up. I don't know. They're pretty far back right now. 4.5 seconds. Steven keeps jumping out of line. I don't. It's not going to help their cause. Six more times around the speedway, ladies and gentlemen. The front pack is going to get dicey soon, I agree, but I think by the time they start to make a move, nobody else is going to really have a chance to do anything. Those other guys are about 5 seconds back off our race leader right now. If they don't stay formed up back there, they're kind of done. It's just between these 6 cars. You see Thompson, man, he doesn't really have anybody to work with right now. He's the one that's really going for the points. Right behind Carroll in points, so he needs the best finish he can possibly get. 5 laps to go. They still stay in line, coming to 4. 4 more times around the speedway. Anything can still happen. Don't count out a yellow just yet. Three more times around the speedway. All just a freight train right now. No, I don't think nobody wants to step out. Everybody's afraid nobody will go with them. Here we go. Is it going to start getting dicey? Two laps to go. I think Thompson's trying to test that run. He backed up off of Webb there a little bit, trying to see what his car is going to do, see if he can make that move. Here we go. When do you make that move? Coming out of the turn number 4, down through the tri-oval. Webb steps out. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Webb backs off the top 2. He's going to try and get a run. Down the back straightaway for the final time. They step out. Webb and Thompson step out. Here we go. Thompson pushes Webb up to the front. Honeycutt staying on the back of Thompson. Thompson goes to the outside of Webb. It's neck and neck out of 4. Down to the tri-oval. One last shot for anybody. Down to the inside goes Hayes. Coming to the line. Who's going to get it? I have no idea. Oh my God, what a finish. Wow, oh my God. 3 wide coming to the line. Who got it? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Thompson, by inches, gets Tyler Honeycutt and Mike Hayes. Oh my God, what a finish. Unbelievable run. You saw it. You saw it. He was trying to make that run a couple of times. Was just waiting to see what it was going to do. Great job out of Adam Thompson coming down to the start finish line. Going to burn it down for us. Great job, Adam Thompson, taking home another win. Oh, what happened? Oh, he reset. Hey, future reference, top 3. I'd really love it if y'all came to the start finish line and stayed in your cars until after interviews. Just throwing that out there. That would be awesome. So let's see here. We got to gonna throw old Adam Thompson up to the waiting room. Gotta get Honeycutt up to the waiting room. We gotta get Hayes up to the waiting room. Let's go ahead and talk to our first driver who finished 3rd place. And that's Michael Hayes, driver of the number 88. Now, Mike, you come to the line there. I saw you make the move. You had the run, just wasn't quite enough. Still a P3 finish, though. Walk me through your race.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. Crazy finish, man. Yeah, that's something else, man. 3 wide at the line. Basically all tied. But, yeah, I mean, it was just surviving all race. I didn't even have a plan to stay up front. I was just riding in the back all race, just kind of seeing how things played out. And then come that last run, I mean, it's time to go. So.
Well, that was the thing. We saw you and Tyler, I believe, kind of got trapped a lap down almost. It looked like you had to pick kind of off sequence. Were you a little bit worried there, or were you kind of expecting you guys to get back into it later on?
Yeah, so our plan was, because everybody came down pit road all together, we were going to stay out another lap and come back down, come into one to go, but for whatever reason, the pit road was closed. So we had to stay out, obviously, because I think if you pit there, then you got to have like a 40-second hold. So we stayed out, and then we pit with like 4 or 5 laps into that run, and then, yeah, it was just a lot of praying to a caution would come out or something, because we were definitely kind of screwed there.
Well,
kind of screwed the pooch.
Well, you managed to get lucky there, man, and you come home third place. Who you got to thank tonight on number 88?
Yeah, thanks, Tyler and Adam. We're all teammates. We all worked together really good. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, just shout out to the team and shout out to you guys for broadcasting it. Had a blast.
All right, Mike. Hey, congrats again on third place. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, sir.
That was Mike Hayes, driver the number 88. Well, we got to bring up Tyler Honeycutt. Excuse me. Tyler Honeycutt in the number 20 coming home in second place, man. I kind of said the same thing to Michael. You both looked like you kind of made a run there coming to the line. That line is a little bit further down to the tri-oval. You almost had him. Thought you did, man. Walk me through your race.
Yeah, man, that was probably one of the coolest things I've done. We're seeing in iRacing right there. But no, just at the beginning, was just trying to stay out of the wrecks. And about lap 25, there was a big checkup, and I got put in the wall and had to use my fast repair. And I thought my race was done there, but just kept fighting and tried to stay out of trouble. And then we broke away from the pack there on 6, and Adam was just giving us a strategy, and it worked to perfection. It was nice to have my teammates 1, 2, 3. Just sucks that Jeremy couldn't have been up there with us to fight as well. But I mean, you don't get more perfect than that, and how close that finish was without wrecking each other. I thought I had him, but it was fun.
Well, like you said, especially all 3 teammates getting up there 1, 2, 3. I'm curious what was going through your head though when you guys made that move going into 3 and 4. You looked glued to the back of the 71's bumper. And then once you guys made that move around Webb, it looked like it was pretty much just, team orders out the window, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we discussed it about the last 10 laps or whatever. We said that we were going to set it up at a 2. And then after we clear him, it's free game. We were going to race for it. And like I said, we did it to perfection. I don't think you get better than that. And that finish, like I said, is probably one of the greatest finishes I've seen personally in iRacing.
Absolutely, man. You guys put on a great show there at the end. Who you got to thank on the number 20 for making it all happen?
Oh yeah, everybody at the on the team, man. Like I said, that was a really good race, hard fought race right there at the end. But all my family members, my dad, my uncle, my brother, they're all watching. My grandma, everybody. My brother, shout out to him he made my paint scheme. So for the car to look that good up there in the top 3, that works for me. But yeah, and shout out to you for putting on a great show.
Hey, congratulations again, Tyler, for taking home P2 here. We hope to talk to you next week.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
That was Tyler Honeycutt, ladies and gentlemen, coming home in second. See Donnie Honeycutt out there in chat. Awesome finish. Great job, Tyler. Just wanted to give you a shout out, Donnie. Thank you for tuning in to TSP tonight to watch Tyler race. We greatly appreciate it. But let's do it. Let's talk to the man. He had the plan, and he came home with the win one more time, Adam Thompson. Real quick, Adam, you broke the broadcaster's curse because I interviewed you earlier in the race, and you come home with the win, so be proud about that. But I'm going to let you have the floor and walk me through it. Your teammates kind of told me your strategy there at the end, but you got the floor.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we were, 4th, 5th, and 6th in line, and they were like, hey, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I said, we're going to wait till the last lap. We're going to get a run on them through 1 and 2. Coming out of 2, we're going to go high and blow by them. But the 714 came up, and that really, confused me because that's not what I anticipated. And then we followed him around for a while, and then, went to the high line and pushed our way, to the checkered. But, dude, I've that finish is crazy.
Yeah, you guys were really tight there. I actually couldn't tell who got it at first. I had to go back and double check it. I think the gap was, let me give you a clarification here, 0.01 between all three of you.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think if we clip that, even iRacing might post that. It's just they post those cool ones sometimes. So
hey, if you send it in, just make sure to tell them that they give TSP some credit as well. How about that? Because last time they did it, they gave us no credit and they used my voice on their stuff.
Oh boy. Well, we'll make sure you get credit.
But hey, Adam, no, back to the seriousness, man. I mean, points, everything. You were behind Carol coming into tonight. Carol, unfortunately, was not able to make it, and you take home a win here tonight. What's your plan going forward here for the rest of the season?
Dude, my plan's to beat Carroll. I mean, he's got 7 wins now, I think. This should be 6 for me. So now my only goal is to beat him in wins, damn it, and in the championship.
Well, hey, you're only 1 behind, so if he keeps missing these races because of his pool league, I think you're going to be sitting pretty on beating him on wins.
Yeah, well, I was kind of upset all year because I missed the very first race, so now he's kind of making up for it. But yeah, thanks for putting the broadcast on, and thanks to Front Row and Crooked Line and everybody that does all this for us. So thanks. We'll talk to you next week.
Hey, again, Adam, congrats on the win. You barely got it, but his win's a win, man. Congratulations. Like you said, we'll see you next week, buddy.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
That was Adam Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here tonight. I tell you what, they did not disappoint there at the end. And with that being said, that's the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series at Talladega here live on True Sim Productions. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Race chatter tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you there. Have a good one, everybody.